Hey there! Welcome to Fast News F1, your go-to spot for the latest insights, controversies, and thrilling behind-the-scenes action from the fast-paced world of Formula One. Today, we're diving deep into a hot topic that has everyone talking across the paddock: Martin Brundle's take on Red Bull's recent innovation, or should we call it a trick? The controversial BOMBSHELL strafe adjustment feature on Red Bull's RB20 is causing waves, sparking fierce debate about the fine line between innovation and bending the rules. But before we hit the throttle on today's discussion, a quick reminder: subscribe to Fast News F1 and tap that notification bell. Every single subscriber brings us closer to our goal of 100 passionate F1 fans, and your support means the world to us. Let's keep building this community of Formula One enthusiasts together. Now, let's dive right into it and see what's got the F1 world in a buzz. So, what's all this chatter about Red Bull's bib trick? Let's break it down. At the center of this latest controversy is the RB20, a machine that's quickly become the focus of this season's aerodynamics chatter. The innovation revolves around a system allowing subtle adjustments to the car's bib, or T-tray, which in F1 jargon refers to the flat part of the car's underside located behind the front wing. The implications of this feature could be huge. Now, why is it important? Well, controlling the airflow beneath an F1 car is essential, especially with the ground effect-focused design that returned in 2022. If a team can control ride height and airflow, they can gain a considerable edge in performance. In theory, if Red Bull is able to achieve a lower ride height, they could be looking at crucial tenths of a second gained on the track across an entire race weekend. But as Martin Brundle, the legendary F1 commentator and former driver, highlights, the system's legality is where things get tricky. It all comes down to when and how Red Bull might be employing it. So, here's a question for you guys: do you think that innovations like these are fair game in F1, or should there be stricter checks to ensure a level playing field? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you think on this one. Red Bull has assured everyone that this bib adjustment system is sealed and locked once the car is assembled for race conditions, but not all teams are convinced. Zak Brown, the CEO of McLaren, was quick to weigh in with skepticism. Brown's take is that the phrase "prepared to go racing" offers a lot of wiggle room, as F1 teams make countless small adjustments after assembly is complete. This is part of what keeps the sport so interesting, these constant mini battles over interpreting the regulations. And he's not alone in his view. Many in the F1 paddock believe the FIA should step in with clearer, stricter wording in their regulations to prevent these grey areas that can give teams like Red Bull potential advantages. It's these fine margins that can mean the difference between winning or losing on race day. So, I want to hear from you: should the FIA be tightening up their regulations to make them more precise, or should innovation have a place to thrive? If you think regulations should be tighter, give this video a thumbs up. If you think these grey areas are just part of the F1 excitement, leave a comment explaining why. Now, Martin, with his years of experience both in the car and in front of the MIC, knows a clever bit of engineering when he sees it. He argues that there's no clear smoking gun to suggest Red Bull has violated the rules. Brundle emphasizes that the nature of Formula One has always been a mix of technical creativity and regulatory interpretation. He actually compares Red Bull's bib trick to some of the most groundbreaking innovations F1 has seen over the years, like the double diffuser and the F-duct. Both of these past innovations were entirely legal, but stirred up similar controversy and scrutiny. However, Brundle does make an important point: if Red Bull were actively adjusting the bib or T-tray during the critical to park firmer period, where cars are locked and no longer adjustable, that would be illegal. But so far, no evidence has come to light proving this is happening. So Brundle's verdict? For now, he sees it as just another smart engineering move by Red Bull, not a case of cheating. So, Fast News F1 family, what do you think? Is Red Bull playing by the rules, or are they skirting the edges just a little too closely? We've got a poll up right now. Cast your vote and let's see where everyone stands. Also, tell us in the comments if you think innovation is being unfairly targeted or if teams should adhere strictly to the letter of the law. Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, has been on the defense, explaining that adjusting the bib's height requires disassembling quite a bit of the car, which would make any tweaks virtually impossible between qualifying and the race. Yet, despite these reassurances, teams like McLaren remain skeptical. After all, F1 is a world of fractions, where even a minor adjustment could mean the difference between first and fifth place. But let's play devil's advocate. In such a high-stakes sport, is it reasonable to expect teams not to push every possible boundary? Let's open the floor for debate. If you were in Horner's shoes, would you have done the same? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The clash over the bib trick goes beyond just Red Bull. It's a question of innovation versus sportsmanship. F1 fans, would you rather see the sport stay strict with its rules, or do you enjoy watching teams push the envelope? Brundle himself mentions that part of what makes F1 so exciting is watching teams balance on that line, getting every possible advantage from their machines. And speaking of exciting, if you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat on the latest F1 news. It's quick, easy, and helps us reach more fans just like you who are passionate about every twist and turn on the track. Now, let's look back at the United States Grand Prix. According to Sky Sports pundit Ted Kravitz, this event marked a turning point for Red Bull, especially for Max Verstappen. After introducing several upgrades, Max not only held off rivals like Lando Norris, but also extended his championship lead by 57 points. Kravitz believes this progress has helped Red Bull overcome their mid-season wobble, solidifying Max's position as the 2024 title favorite. What do you think? Does Red Bull's bounce back in Austin show that they're ready to dominate the rest of the season? Tell us if you think Max has the championship in the bag, or if there's still room for an upset. And don't forget, we've got another poll coming up where you can vote on this question, so keep watching. The rivalry heated up further during the race, when Lando Norris and Max Verstappen had a nail-biting battle at turn 12. In a dramatic moment, Norris managed to overtake Max by going off-track but was handed a 5-second penalty, which placed him behind Max by the race's end. This incident has sparked countless debates among fans and experts alike, as some question if Verstappen also gained an advantage by running off the track. Andrea Stella, McLaren's team boss, voiced his discontent, stating that the FIA's handling was unfair. He believes that both drivers went off track and gained an advantage, making the penalty feel, at best, neutral. As F1 enthusiasts, how do you feel about the FIA's decision? Was it the right call? Comment below with your thoughts. This is a debate we'd love to hear from you about. Before we wrap up, let's get a big shout out to all our subscribers who keep the channel going. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button and turn on notifications so you're always up to date. We're on a mission to reach 100 subscribers, and each of you counts. Let's grow this channel together. In closing, F1 is a complex world of innovation, fierce competition, and yes, controversy. Whether Red Bull's bib trick is an engineering masterpiece or a bit of clever rule bending, it's clear that the race for every competitive advantage will never stop. As the season charges forward, we'll be here bringing you every twist and turn, every innovation, and every rivalry from the paddock. Stay tuned for more, and as always, share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, Fast News F1 fam. See you next time on the track.